One. Welcome, Waterwave fam, to a new Waterwave morning show. It is Saturday, April 22nd. Still got a bunch of shit to talk about. Still guns getting shot, or alleged guns getting shot off. Nothing really has changed, but there is a lot of shit we gotta talk about. But before we get into that, how was your? It's been 2 days since I seen you, or at least one Friday. How was your Friday? How was your Thursday? How was your Thursday evening?
It was enjoyable, man. Got to watch season finale of one of my favorite shows of all time, Snowfall. So that ended. I got to do a review video on that, man. So it's been good, man. It's been good.
Billy was in here yesterday geeking about Snowfall.
Yeah, shout out to Billy, man. Yeah, he knows.
Talk about that. Shout out Billy for being the first man in the chat today too.
Yeah, for sure, man. We definitely, he a big Snowfall fan. We definitely, you know what I mean. Me and him gonna have to talk about that last episode. I want to hear his thoughts because that shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, he was saying, he's like, any of y'all want watch Snowfall? We could be best friends or something like that. When he came in here yesterday,
it's a hit,
he's like,
bro.
None of my friends watch Snowfall.
You should watch that shit, bro. It's a hit.
What's like the main thing about it?
It was basically about the crack epidemic in the 80s and shit, like in California, basically when crack first came into the neighborhoods.
Like the whole thing of like how much money people are making off it, how many people are getting addicted to it, type of thing.
Like really about the CIA's involvement in helping, you know what I mean, drugs come in just so they could fund a war. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's been proven, like Ronald Reagan was like Ronald Reagan might be the biggest drug dealer of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, because if you really look at it, when the show first came out, it actually, I don't know if you're familiar with a guy named Freeway Ricky Ross. He's a drug dealer from California.
Is that where Rick Ross got his name from, probably?
Well, it's definitely where Rick Ross got his name from. It's funny, the real Rick Ross actually tried to sue, you know what I mean, the Rick Ross because of that shit. So it'd be kind of hard. But basically the story is it was a lot of allegations, like, was this Rick Ross's biopic story? But he went to court. It didn't appear to be that way. So it's kind of like a spinoff of his life story, kind of, if you want to say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to tap in. Is it where can you watch it at?
That shit's on FX. So if you got Hulu, FX is like Hulu's best friend. So they all on there. It's good seasons. Got 6 seasons. All that. Oh shit! Is that the video?
Part of the video.
Okay.
I forgot to pull this up pre-video. So for all you video watchers, so
yeah, these little dudes are crazy.
Let's get into this topic though, man. All right, so our first thing we want to talk about today. There was an alleged shooting at the mall yesterday, which I believe was debunked to just be a fight that maybe someone had a weapon. Let's see though exactly what happened with all of this. Let's find the earliest tweet so we can run through the thread. But I knew it definitely. So this was part of the thread, I believe. Yep. So now Mall of America security is reporting shots fired in the mall. Large fight developing. Mall security now updating that there's no shots fired. So it was pretty clear pretty quick updated that there wasn't shots fired. There's just a report of it. A lot of people are streaming out of the mall thinking it's more than it is. Here's the fight video that's been going viral from it.
Those girls. Look.
It might be because
is them just two Somali girls fighting? Is they fighting after a Ramadan? Is that what's going on here? What the fuck? Pluto Hannah Baker.
Have you watched 13? Is that what show is that from? That's from Euphoria or 13?
I'm pretty sure Hannah Baker's from that 13 Reasons Why shit.
Was there a fight that broke out? Is this like they were trying to say that this is like similar to that?
See,
fight?
that's what I'm confused about. Cause who's Pluto?
I haven't watched that show in a long time, but I know
that show was crazy.
Baker.
That show, yeah, that's definitely her from that show. Yo, this shit is crazy right now because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Initially, I thought it was gonna be like some young African Americans fighting. I thought it was gonna be us again. That looked like it was two Somali or like. Can we see the beginning of that? Fighting after a Ramadan. Or is that a dude fighting a girl?
Well, it can't be a dude fighting a girl, Ross. There is so much more to develop from that.
Oh shit, she Millie rocking on. She beating the security guards too. What the fuck?
This girl in the pink was scared for her life, though.
Yeah, facts.
She dropped something. She dropped it. She dropped something out of her purse, and she thought like there was like a bomb or a grenade.
Yeah, because she flinched. Yo, what the fuck, yo?
Hey man, I'm just glad no one got shot, and
Nobody got hurt,
and
right?
we can laugh about
And
it.
nobody got hurt, right?
I believe. I mean,
seriously hurt.
yeah,
You know.
seriously hurt at least. So
Okay, yeah, we can laugh about it then. What the fuck?
yeah, let's see. Oh man. Uh, let's see what else has developed from this. So there is a fight. Uh, this is a longer. Is this like? Oh, this is the.
Lethal or less lethal. The South team is out of view now. 149. Do you have your dog with you? I can get him.
Getting reports of shots fired in the mall from mall security.
Reports of shots fired in the mall from mall security. And we're starting to get the calls in here.
So, yeah, so they thought that
Somebody said that was the detonator she dropped. They OC in these comments. That shit was funny. I'll leave it alone at that.
some more video from the mall yesterday. Oh man, I gotta figure out why my screen, whenever I hit full screen, just fucks up this angle. But I'm sure there'd be hella chaos if people are yelling shots fired in the mall and whatnot. So here's another angle of like what the mall may have looked like yesterday.
Do we know if that was like a separate situation or if there was multiple fights?
I feel like they had to. I feel like they had. That's the only fight video I've seen, but I haven't even seen this video yet. So I guess we could see what this is all about.
Okay, bet.
And I just don't want to play now, I guess. All right. Oh, there we go. There's no volume on this one.
I remember I used to work at the Mall of America. Shit was never like this. Well, it was one time.
And there's old people just dancing on the bottom while there's like kids, just, like everyone worried about a fight. These old people like, yeah, whatever.
They having a good ass time. They really up there dancing.
Oh my god, they're dancing, bro.
I didn't even notice that, yo. They like, yo, they say, yo, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. We Millie rocking down here.
So alleged shooting was no shooting. At least, I mean, I think they would have probably re-announced that there was shots fired.
Yeah, they would have definitely reported that.
But man, if y'all are wondering about moving to Minneapolis area, just scroll through the Crime Watch Minneapolis Twitter page and then decide after that, because it's fucking crazy out here sometimes. I wouldn't say it's like crazy for your own personal safety. I have never felt like my safety has been, in danger from living in Minneapolis for 5 years, but there's just shit that happens around, and you don't want to, get caught with a stray bullet for some gang violence, or leave the bars and have some angry man or fight you, or think that you're someone else. Like there's weird people out here, but
that's a fact. What you said, like that main thing of knowing when to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of innocent people that get shot here is victims of motherfuckers that can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't aim. They didn't mean to kill you. You know what I mean? But it's like, who wants to go out like that? I'll be damned if I go out, have a good time, and I get killed in my best outfit before I can even get some play off it. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's like the worst way to go out.
I seen another. Okay, so there's another report of an armed suspect at the mall though too, which was separate from this one, which kind of made me a little confused. Just a little, like, I was wondering what this was all about. So let's just read through this whole thread. I just seen one post. So, situation with an armed suspect out near Mall of America. So this was even outside of Mall of America. Male is possibly armed with what appears to be a shotgun per police. Police are trying to get part of Fairfield Inn evacuated because they're in the line of fire. A male has a history of mental health issues and is reportedly off his meds. Traffic is not allowed to exit. Police are involved in an isolated incident on the far side of North Lot. So it looks like they locked it all down pretty quick, pretty good. No immediate danger. Blah blah. And this is crazy because this is before the alleged shooting in the mall, and they're talking about no danger, no mall lockdown, and then later on there's a shot fired,
same day,
a report of shots fired. Yeah, same day, but even though there was no shots fired, police continue to try and negotiate with suspect who is remaining hostile. And then this was a picture that was uploaded of like where it was taking place outside, like in the mall parking lot. has confirmed stand situation has now been resolved. Suspect is in custody. So yes, like they handled that one pretty well. It seemed like.
Yeah, I mean they kind of got to, man. You know, they fat ass can't just be eating donuts all day, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You got these young motherfuckers out here just rolling motherfucking ramp. Like this shit is crazy.
Yeah, doing their job that you're supposed to be doing.
I mean,
Fuck
yeah,
around.
no, like, shit, keep people safe, don't kill nobody. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I wouldn't even want to, man. The way this shit is, who the fuck would want to be a security guard at the fucking mall? I wouldn't. Fuck that.
Hell no.
It ain't worth it. You don't get paid enough. I don't even look at dudes that want to be cops. I'll be like, man, it's like either you really think you can make a difference, or it's like, why are you doing this? Speaking of cops,
Yeah.
look at Kim the crackhead.
Speaking of cops, Kim Potter is set to be released on Monday.
Did you say Kim Powder?
No, Potter. Kim Possible.
Kim Perky.
Kim, that's what she looked like.
That's Kim Perky right there, bro.
That's what she looked like in this picture, man.
What
Like,
the fuck?
I seen someone say like that's not even Kim Potter. They just used someone else.
Are we sure?
Buddy
'Cause
Beats
it
ran
looks
up the
like her.
likes on this one. She did 2 years, but looking like she did 20. The
Bro.
60 likes on his comment. He ran it up on that
You
one.
think-
Go buy your beats from Buddy Beats.
You think inmates was taking her lunch? That's why she looked like that.
Man, they were doing something.
Something
they were
happened to
spiking her
her.
lunch. They were taking her lunch. They were doing something.
Yo, what if they jumped her, like did all types of wild shit? She really looks like two different people. This is like that shit is crazy to me. 2 years?
Yeah.
And it's fucked up because you know what, like most like black people when they go to jail and they like, cause you know black people like the ones that it be dudes that like be high on shit all the time. When they go to jail and they get sober, they look healthier when they come out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm like, God damn, did the stress get to her or shit? Because that
I
is
don't know, but
crazy.
she definitely deserves to
Oh,
not
yeah.
deserves all of whatever
it.
that transformation took to get to that. But she's still like it's still not enough for what she did.
Bro, I can't believe she's actually still getting out.
18,
Like,
18 months, I think, is what she ended up only doing.
and how old was the kid? 17, 18? How old was Dante, right?
20 years old.
20 years old.
Yeah, for all of you that don't know, maybe are just lived under a rock or maybe not from Minnesota and it flew over your head. Kim Potter was convicted of manslaughter in 2021 after she fatally shot Dante Wright during a traffic stop in Minnesota earlier that year. Before then, she had worked as an officer in Brooklyn Center, a suburb northwest of Minneapolis, for nearly 3 decades. Potter was sentenced to 2 years in prison, but is set to be released 8 months early on Monday.
So she get out this Monday.
Yep.
We should throw her a surprise party. Not me, not you in particular, but I think the community should throw her a surprise party and just have the piñata ready, if you know what I mean.
Jesus. I feel like there's gonna be some protest brewing for
Bro,
sure.
something's about I ain't gonna lie
I
to
don't
you.
think it's gonna like break out into like full on riotry.
Hold on,
Like,
this will be the answer to that. Let's see how hot it's gonna be. Let's see. I'm telling you, bro. Minneapolis on Monday. Oh shit. Hold on.
Cause like I feel like there's gonna be people protesting maybe outside of the prison, jail, or precinct.
You don't think it's
where-
gonna get too big though? Like compared to like when it first happened. type shit?
compared
Yeah.
to like what we've seen, no. But I mean, people might start breaking shit and tearing stuff apart, which they rightfully could feel. If that's how they feel, they should express their feelings.
Right.
But
You don't think it's gonna be like as serious though, like as like the other, you know what I mean?
I mean, they're not
unrest
gonna
shit.
be burning buildings down
Nah,
and shit.
nah.
No, there's no way it gets like that. Because one, I think I don't know. I just don't. I just don't see it
agree.
happening.
I
But
mean,
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. But if I had to bet, I wouldn't say that we're going through a whole, lockdown, everything, like empty out my store because she got released. But if it happened, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't be like,
facts.
fuck, what the fuck are we
Nah,
doing in
facts.
Minneapolis? Like, nah, speak how you feel. Fuck.
facts. That's a
Or
fact.
show how you feel, act how you feel.
Somebody in the comments. Yeah, that's definitely the girl, the lady that said she thought she pulled her taser and it was a gun.
Mm-hmm.
That was the dumbest shit she could possibly say. Like, you're a veteran for 20 years. You don't know the difference between a gun and a taser? Come on, man. A little
Yeah.
kid could tell that. They'd be like, oh,
She
it's
even tried
yellow.
to play it off while it was happening. What she was didn't she yell like taser, taser, taser,
Yup,
and then shot the
yup.
gun or something? Like, how do you? I've never held a taser gun, but I assume it's not the same weight. And I know it's supposed to be one is on your right hip, one is on your left hip, and that's like something you're trained at an early stage in being a police officer.
It's not even the same type of feel, bro.
Yeah.
Even the pullback on the trigger's not the same. So, I mean, like, and if that's the case, you a fucking bad cop. You know what I mean? What type of fucking excuse is that? Like, nah. Just, nah. But, yeah, man. She's coming home. I wish her nothing but misery the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully she has a different change of mind and, you know, come out and do some community work in the community and give back. You know what I mean? I'm one of those people. I'm always down for like the real resolution. But other than that, man, fuck her. You know what I'm saying? But if she's down, if she wants to, and you know, I know us as people, we always don't know like when to forgive and shit. But if the lady, if the time changed her and she came out on some, yo, let me try to help, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be against that type of shit, me personally. But if she got the same type of attitude, I wish you nothing but misery.
Yeah, I still it's still a little crazy. Like under even the original sentencing of 2 years for killing someone, and because like like if you kill somebody, most people are like at the very least there's like 5 years, like even if it's on accident,
a manslaughter.
Which I guess like since you're a police officer, like you have obviously different leeway and different, you know, they're gonna treat you differently.
Exactly.
But yeah, I hope she fucking is a little different. She's definitely not gonna get her job back, right?
Nah, fucking. I
There's
mean,
no way she's gonna go back.
Nah, she can't be no cop.
Yeah,
she can't be no cop again. It's fucked up. But like, you know, a lot of them cops that get fired, they can still be cops in other counties. Like the guy that killed Philando Castile, I'm pretty sure homie works for another police.
If I was a police chief, I wouldn't even want to hire you.
Man, these motherfuckers on the same team, bro.
Like you just that's just like from a business aspect of like, do I want to worry about you as my employee and my perception of having to worry
deal
about
with that
you
shit.
and deal with like I wouldn't even want to like hire you.
That's kind of what it is now, though. You know, like it is on these chiefs now. Now they realize, yo, I can get fired if I have a cop that's trigger happy on my, you know what I mean? So they look. I'm pretty sure they're looking at that shit, which they should, because that shit ain't. Come on, bro. If you want to be a racist, bro, go do something else, bro. Like,
appreciate all y'all in here tuning in live and chatting in the comments. Make sure you tell your friends about us because we are trying to become the news out here.
Let's do it.
We're trying
man.
to do it better, bigger, cooler, funner.
Big facts.
Then
Shout
all
out
these
Dave. Shout out my boy Dave. I see you in there. Hey.
Yeah, we got good people tuning in today. But all right, up next we got some 420 news. Since we did just have the holiday a couple days ago, Governor Tim Walz, apparently he's tweeted this like every year or something.
He does, bro.
Apparently he's talking about this every fucking year. We didn't talk about this in the last episode, did we?
Nope, we didn't talk about this.
So Tim Walz tweeted, Minnesotans are ready to legalize adult use cannabis and expunge cannabis convictions in Minnesota. I'm ready to sign it into law. So when I seen this tweet, I was also informed that he has tweeted this like every year, probably around 420, just to keep people my guess, like I don't know Tim Walz. I'm never really into government or politic type stuff, but I assume like if you could send out a tweet that's gonna make probably another 10,000 people be like, I'm gonna vote for him next time, and this is the only time they ever seen you make a statement, because like I mean this post got over 1,000 likes on our page. You know how many people probably have never even heard a Tim Walz statement until like this one? So like a lot of people are gonna be like, shit, Tim Walz is up front again. I remember he said he wanted to legalize weed. I'm gonna vote him. So like it's definitely a good like look for him for his campaign side, but I don't know how serious he is or
it was a chess play.
How close we can be, but yeah.
It was a chess play for sure, man. And it's funny that he said that shit because like you said, I've never personally seen him even say that shit. So him doing it was definitely a political play. You know, he's trying to get them votes in. So I see what he's doing. But they've been trying to legalize weed here for the longest, man. And I say this, man, I'm with it. You know what I mean? And the reason I say I'm with it because you broke motherfuckers that be complaining about prices in the hood when the dispensary's open, you're not gonna be crying when you got to pay $200 for a half. When you got to pay $120 for a 7. You know what I'm saying?
I hope our laws are really good, because I went to Michigan. And man, they had ounces of.
They have legal weed. Weed's legal in Michigan.
They had ounces of fire, and I'm talking about like good ass weed.
What was the price?
$100 ounces.
Was it good?
Good.
Oh,
150
shit.
for the top shelf, like shit that like I didn't even buy it because it's gonna knock me out.
Yeah.
Because my tolerance is different, but I have friends that bought it. But 150 for literally like the shit that if you go to Chicago, Illinois, any there, it's
200,
250 plus tax.
Yep, for
plus
half.
tax, you paying $320 after tax. Michigan's laws too. I got a $50. I bought like a disposable like THC vape cart thing, so I could like hit it at the little event, so I don't have to worry about having to smoke all day. It was like $50. And the after tax was only $56.
Yeah,
in Illinois, you paying like $72.
No, they taxing. No, Chicago, bro. Illinois in general, they tax so fucking crazy. Like when you look at the prices of them, Denver and Vegas, yo, I'd rather go to the Vegas dispensaries. The Vegas must be having the deals, yo, all types of shit. Shout out to, was it Planet 13? Shout out to them.
I've never been there, but I heard that one's like the fancier one.
Bro, yeah. I met Mike Tyson in there.
I went to Reef.
I met Mike Tyson in there.
Across the street from that. I've always gone to Reef.
For
It's
real?
a little bit cheaper.
I don't think I heard of that.
It's like blue. It's blue. It's like right across the street from Planet 13. But
Let's see. Nah, that shit's crazy, man. I'm with it though, man. I'm with it, man. Because I do feel like there's people who would definitely feel more comfortable smoking weed if they knew it was legal, and that might change the world, make the world a little better place. It's
definitely made a thing. Like even with like the 5 milligram edibles becoming legal in Minnesota, and like 5 milligram drinks, like even people like a lot more parents have been fucking like, oh, I'll help this for my sleep now that it's legal. Like I don't have to worry about whatever, however they just feel like doing any illegal activity, but now you can go buy a 5 milligram edible and have a better night's sleep, and it's just like, dang, like this is actually a good medicine,
and that's what it is. Like, yeah, like anxiety is the thing. Like we talk about mental health and anxiety and all that shit in today's world, but it's like we never really talk about the benefits that weed can give to that anxiety. We always get weed gets downplayed and they shit on weed, where it's like, man, bro, this guy smoking this weed is probably stopping him from really being a menace to society. So I say that to say, let motherfuckers smoke their weed in peace, man, and shit. Hopefully they push that law, because we like flavors.
Yeah. I mean, and the cool thing about it, I'm not gonna drop too much sauce, cause y'all just need to learn your own shit. But there's gonna be a good window of where it's like it's not illegal anymore and it's not regulated yet. So all you trappers out there, get ready, get your shit right, get your business ready. If you want to be legal, just be ready.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say. All you out there that already moving gas, know how to move gas, know somebody moving gas, get ready, because there will be a period that you can sell this shit on the corner and not get in trouble.
That's a fact.
But obviously the people that fucking have a business, have a storefront, have a nice walk in and a good environment when they can shop are gonna take over, because you're gonna get the common consumer that wants to walk in and get a good experience and not just go to the corner and find whoever.
That's 1,000% right.
But yeah, just be ready, because it's like you see that in New York, I believe right now. New York, you can sell, like, you could just, if you have any storefront, you can just sell weed out of it with there's nothing you have to worry about.
And that's crazy, because New York is like one of the strictest motherfucking places in the United States. Like, they strict on everything. You can't even get a gun in New York.
Damn.
A legal gun, I mean.
Yeah, legal gun. Anyway, well, so we got some developing stories between Jim Jones and Pusha T, right?
Yeah, man.
I know you feel some type of way about this, so I'll let you start it off for us.
Yeah, I definitely do, man. I appreciate both of these gentlemen, what they bring to the game, man. Jim Jones, one of my favorite rappers. Pusha T is one of my favorite rappers, you know what I'm saying, like currently. But this shit is some sucker shit, man. And I feel like Jim Jones, you a senior citizen, bro. You got to stop trying to attack people acting like a little kid, bro. Like, this cycle is going on. Like, he did this shit with Freddie Gibbs. Then he did this shit. He was involved in this whole 6ix9ine shit. They was calling him a tattletale. And now you just doing this. I saw a video. He said some shit like, yeah, nobody wants to be Pusha T. He said nobody wants to fuck him. I'm like, what? I'm like, are we talking about music or what are we talking about? Because that shit was a weird statement. He said nobody wants to fuck him. And I'm like, yo, Jim Jones, you got to relax, bro. Like, you a senior citizen gangbanger and you look like you smell like beer. Every time your fresh braids get done, it look like you put a hat on and just scrubbed your hair. Like, goddamn. We would not take that disrespect from Pusha T. We're not taking that, Jim Jones, because you a snitch. We're not gonna do that at all. So I'm not with these old rappers trying to act like the young kids. You know what I mean? It's almost immature in a different type of way. Like, these dudes is like almost 50 years old, bro. Jim Jones got to stop, man. Mm-hmm. He got to stop, man. Like, I fuck with Jimmy, but I don't know, man. I felt like this comes out of nowhere. When's the last time you heard a Jim Jones track? To Pusha T, album was fire. We all know that.
I'm a 99 baby, but when you said Jim Jones and Pusha T, I was thinking the UFC fighter. That's literally what I was like. Why is a UFC fighter beefing with Pusha T?
Oh shit!
And then I was like, wait, there's another. I was like, Jim Jones, John Jones, two different people. I'm trying to even think of it. I couldn't name one Jim Jones song. Like, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, bro.
I don't know if I can name Pusha T song here, though, to be honest.
But that's the thing. I feel like, because I know you talk. I know type of music. You listen to, like, because he's like straight up lyricist.
If you played one, I'd be like, oh, I know that.
I'm sure you've heard
I
Pusha
know
T
that.
songs.
I've
Yeah,
heard plenty of Pusha T songs, but I don't know. I don't know the names of them.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. But
I
like,
definitely know a Jim Jones song. I just don't know the names for all of
yes,
y'all that are out there
damn.
saying like, "What?"
well, damn. If you're saying that, it's like, damn. If he's trying to basically say that he's more relevant than him, and then you're saying I don't really know either of them like that. It's
I know
kinda,
Pusha T. The main reason why I know who Pusha T is because of the Drake beef.
Damn.
Like I remember, like that's when I think of Pusha T, I think of that cover art of like.
Oh my God,
blackface Drake.
Wasn't that crazy?
That was Pusha T's, right? Where he
Yes.
did like blackface Drake or something like that.
When he first dropped that picture, when he first dropped that picture, bro, it took me 2 hours to realize that was Drake's face. I thought it was just
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was some funny cover art, and I'm like, hold on, that's really him? Man, that shit is crazy. But no, man, I don't know if he's doing this to stay relevant. Because I like Jim Jones. I like Wasted Talent. That was like his album that came out like I think like 2019. But besides that, he ain't been putting out no dope shit where it's like, yo, we just gonna give you the nod. Like, no. I think Cameron's been putting out better music than Jim Jones. And if you're gonna compare Jim Jones to Pusha T in music currently, Pusha T, it's not even close. It's not even close to me right now.
Mercy. I know Mercy.
Yeah, yes, yay shit, yup. Neck and Wrist, Diet Coke. If you know, you know. It's a lot. Like his last two albums is crazy.
Yeah.
But Pusha T is an old rapper because he came up from the clips, the grinding, like from that shit. So
Jim Jones music.
Ballin'.
Oh, we fly
high, no line.
That's I didn't even
You
know
know
that
this.
Ballin'.
I was in the fucking 7th grade when that shit came out.
I was probably when time?
Was that 07? Was that 07?
2006.
Yeah, 06. Yeah, I was like in the 7th, 8th grade.
I was like 6.5, 7 years old. Like kindergarten or something.
Nah, man, it goes back, man. But no, he's a legendary, like because he's a part of a legendary group. But I hate seeing old dudes, old rappers talk more shit to be relevant than just putting in work. Like we don't see Jay-Z talk shit about nobody, no nothing, but he's still relevant. You know what I mean? Like you can even say, I mean, I don't like the new Eminem, but you can say Eminem has that same effect too. Personally, I don't like the new Eminem personally, but he has that same effect too, where it's like you don't have to. We ain't got to talk shit. We ain't got to do nothing. We still relevant whenever we drop. So I think Jim Jones is having prom queen syndrome, and he look like he smell like beer. Cut it out.
Billy said, Wayne is hilarious. He said Jones smells like he looks like he smelled like beer. He said that in the IG chat. I don't know if he said that in the Hey man, my next a little off topic. To move on from that topic, my next goal for this show is I want everything that you see on the YouTube live. I want to broadcast it to Instagram.
Let's do that. Yeah.
There is a way to do that, but I think I just have to buy some type of software that links Instagram live, YouTube live, TikTok live, Twitch live, Facebook live, all so you're just broadcasting one thing. I know some things you need special, like you need like TikTok to live to do that right now is only invite only. I requested for it a while ago, but I don't think we ever got it yet. Like, or you need like 10,000 followers on there.
Right.
But like even if we could do Instagram with the YouTube, and I think probably that Instagram would probably go with the Facebook. I assume it would probably link pretty easily.
No, I think it would.
Because how many people, like when I go live on Instagram, there'll be like 20, 25 people that hop in there instantly just to see what's going on. And they're like, oh, it's just him talking to a mic, so I'm gonna leave. But if they had the full like video, audio, and everything, same with like the DJ Low Show and the Water Effect and everything we do, I'm trying to set that up. So if any of you watching know how to do that, I'll pay you to set it up over here. I'll literally pay you to come over here and do that if you know how to do it. If any of you out there, if not, I'll just have to keep
somebody said Streamlab.
Streamlab does sound familiar, but if any of y'all know how to use it, because we use OBS over here. Damn, people in here.
Somebody just said
we're using OBS right now, but I only have a one stream key set up to go to YouTube, and I know I just need like some extra software to link the rest of them. But if any of y'all literally know exactly what I'm talking about and can do it, I'm gonna have to look into Streamlab because we used to use Streamlab, so I'll have to see if I can still fuck with that. But I do want to be able to still have all the features of OBS. I know Streamlab is a little more.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I'll be honest.
A little more, whatever. But yeah.
You want to talk about Thomas Robb?
Thomas Robb.
Is that his name? Hold on, let me see. The KKK guy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let me see if I say his name right. I get these racist guys' name wrong. Thomas Robb, leader of the KKK.
Let's pull up a little.
And I didn't fact check this. I don't even know if he's really dead. I just saw this shit on Twitter, and Twitter like never lies to me. So I'm just.
Who is Thomas Robb? Reports of KKK leaders' death spark wild reactions online. Is this the guy that So there was a YouTuber. I think Jadeon did it, but I think another YouTuber did it first, where he went into his like church. It was the racist. It was like supposed to be like the racist city in America where the KKK like this guy lived, and he went and like did a sit down interview with him and made him say like BLM without him knowing he was saying BLM. Like he was like he like made, I don't, how like people get people to say funny words by saying like, this is my first name, this is my last name, can you say it? Whatever. So he like made him say like BLM and like without knowing it. I'm pretty sure it was this guy. There was a YouTuber that did that.
Really?
I think it was Jadeon. But yeah, I think this guy looks. That's why this
I'm
guy.
gonna have to look it up. I didn't know about that.
I'll have to see if that's exactly what it was. But let's see if he actually died. Let's read the article.
Let's see if he actually did.
Recent rumors about the death of Thomas Robb, the national director of Knights of the KKK, have been circulating on social media. The reason behind the online rumors is unconfirmed news report, which cites a tweet from user That's Fetty as the source. The tweet discreetly states that the Arkansas-based white supremacist has passed away at 77, but doesn't provide any concentrate evidence to support the claim.
So that shit's not proven. In other words, I hope it is. Cause I just want to say, I just want to be able to say, hey Siri, play "Dead Bitches" by FBG Duck. That's all I wanted to say. So I hope it's true.
I hope it's true too. That'd be fire.
Yeah, that would be
Can I
fun.
go to this? Oh, it's a screenshot. I can't go.
Hey yo, that's like one of the most craziest pictures ever. This motherfucker's posting up behind that shit like a rap album. You see that shit?
You look like
fuck?
this looked like a Playboy Cardi album.
Yeah. No. Playboy Cardi. Yo, no, oh God, though. That shit's crazy. Yeah, we got to figure this out, man. But like, you know what's wild to me? And like America is like how this guy, he's 77 years old, how he was able to be an openly racist leader for that long, and like other groups, like, you know what I mean, like other black groups or other Muslim groups that are considered extremists because they don't go for the bullshit, they get labeled a terrorist and all this shit. But then this guy, nothing happens. He can just do whatever he want. Like, that's the craziest shit to me. Like how in the fuck isn't he considered a real threat?
This guy.
It was him?
It was okay. It wasn't Jadeon. I think Jadeon went there after, but he didn't actually interview this dude. So this guy, I'm not gonna play the whole video because our video will probably get taken down. But if you guys want to watch some funny ass shit about the cake, I'm pretty sure this is the KKK leader, Thomas Robb. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. He basically interviews him. He tours the city of the most racist city in America, finds the KKK leader, pulls up to his church, and does an interview in his church.
Thank you very much.
I'm watching this full video when I get home. I swear to God, it's 20 minutes long. 30.
He kept getting him to say BBC too. He's like, I'm with the BBC.
Oh.
He kept getting him to say shit like that.
So he just fucking with him the whole time?
Thomas,
Oh man, that's just hilarious. I'm definitely checking this one out for sure.
The name KKK, all kinds of images come to their mind. We read in his books that the Klan were organized to subdue.
But yeah, all of y'all gonna have to watch. I wanna get the part where he says, oh, and then he starts trolling him like, are you a FaZe Clan or Optic Gaming Clan fan or whatever? Like, just trying to troll him. I really want to see him. I really want to.
Yeah, it makes sense. And is that because of color?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a separatist. I preserve my own people, and I'm not offended by if a black person says, "Hey, I prefer being around my black brothers." Fine, I understand that. I prefer being around my family than some strange family.
Me personally, as a fan of you, I'm not trying to portray the KKK.
Oh, he's like some UK dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can maybe.
We need to wrap it up though, because
You've got stuff to do. Tom.
We have BBC here before a number of years ago.
Oh, so this is the second time you've had a
Second
BBC.
or third time, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So you're experienced with the BBC.
We've done a lot of interviews here over the years.
But yeah, go watch this full video.
I'm gonna have to watch the full thing. That shit. So he's doing this shit to. So this dude's doing this shit to a bunch of people. Then
Yeah, he's like a.
I'm gonna have to check him out. He got a new subscriber in me.
There you go. This shit has 35 million views in the first year so far and 100,000 plus comments. But yeah, good way to go learn a little bit more about that guy that is allegedly dead.
Yeah,
But
man.
we'll see if he's dead.
You watched Timberwolves last night?
I did.
How you feel? How'd you feel about that, bro?
Bro, Rudy Gobert sucks. Like Rudy Gobert sucks. Like he got some boards. He got a few boards.
Right.
He gets blocks and shots. But man, I just don't like how he looks on the court. Like, why does he look so bad on the court?
I know exactly what you mean, bro. It's like I don't know what it is that we saw in him, but that shit we saw in him, Utah already knew it was gone. So it's almost like, you know, our front office is kind of like when you see a girl be with somebody for a long time and you think like, you know, she's good, you know, I want to be here. I could treat her better. And then you get that girl and you're like, yo, this bitch is whack. This is whack. That's kind of how I feel about Gobert, bro. Cause like I watched the game last night, and let me just pull up the stats real quick.
Yep, I got him on the screen.
You got him on? Oh
everybody,
yeah. Okay. Let's go to the Timberwolves to the game, so we can look at go. Let me see.
How do I?
Go to
Here we go.
right there.
Okay.
Timberwolves. Click on the Timberwolves.
Our total team stats right there.
Our total team stats. Now where's Gobert? Gobert he played 32 minutes. He had 10
boards, 3 assists, and 18 points. Not a bad stat line.
Not a bad stat line
for tonight. I mean, it's just like there's something wrong with like the flow of him and Karl Anthony Towns on the court at the same time that I don't like, because that forces Cat to play the 4, and now he has to guard like people like Aaron Gordon out at the 3-point line getting drove and passed. Like that pass, that give and go that him and Gordon and Jokic were doing all game was so like it just seemed like it was so unbeatable. He would just pass it out to Jokic, run to the hoop, and just run past Anthony Towns and get a layup or a dunk every time.
And that's the defensive problem. Like, and my thing is this, bro. They always say, yo, we brought him here for defense. We brought him here for defense. He's not defending shit. He's getting rebounds. He's getting some deflections, yes, but his defense is not making us better. It's making us worse. He doesn't know how to fucking switch. He gets caught around when he's picking rolls. And like you said, the other guy can't defend the big dude because he's not quick enough to get down there. So it creates a mismatch constantly if you got somebody that can't move. And then you got to think on the offensive end, he can't stretch the floor. That's why it's like, listen, man, the way the NBA is changing right now, we don't need Gobert, man. We don't need him. Like, we need to figure something else out. Like, because it's not looking good, bro. We about to get swept at the crib, bro.
Yeah, we have to win at least one game.
When we play again, Sunday or Monday?
It should be. It's usually a day break. So
yeah, it's probably
Sunday. Yeah, it should be tomorrow.
Should be tomorrow. Cause like that shit is just, man. Like we already got to deal with the everything else. Did the Wild win last night? I didn't finish the rest of that game.
I didn't.
That's playing Dallas.
I want to see
that shit was big. It was like the Timberwolves playing, the Twins playing, and the Wild playing last night. Shout out to Minnesota, man.
The Wild won 5-1. They're up 2-1 in the series.
Okay,
so at least
good
one
shit,
of the
Wild.
Minnesota teams are holding it down.
Fact.
But I tried to watch game 1 of the Wild, and that went to double overtime, and then they scored. They won in at the last minute of double overtime. Because in the NHL playoffs, there's no shootouts. They just keep playing overtime until there's a winner. I didn't even know that. I figured there'd at least be shootouts.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I literally just started watching hockey like last year and this year, like literally. So I'm still learning this shit right now.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest hockey fan. I like going to the actual game is pretty fun. It's a good atmosphere, but I don't like watching hockey on TV.
Yeah, I can see that.
It feels like soccer. Like it's just like
I hate watching soccer on TV, man.
Because it's like like that's how the whole thing goes. It's none of like you know, I don't know, like football, every play there's like a hard hit or a big play that could happen, or like even baseball is a little bit slower. But baseball is like a sport that you don't even have to pay attention the whole time.
It's a game of anticipation.
But
shout out to my boy Juice. I see you in here.
Appreciate everyone. If you're in the chat, make sure you hit a like, man. We got a bunch of y'all in here this morning. Make sure you hit the like, say something in the comments, leave your 2 cents of what you think about what we talking about. Let us know what you guys want us to talk about. If you got anything to talk about, any topics that we are blanking on, because there's a lot of stuff that happens.
There's a lot of stuff that happens in the world, bro. We miss so much. Oh man, did you see that fucking? They're making a live Lilo and Stitch.
No, like real actors and shit.
Yes, bro. This shit is some shit. You want to see? One of the model? Oh yeah, you just look it up. Yeah. I don't get why they make live movies and then take shit away from it. Shit is the wildest shit to me, man. What's good, cousin? I see you in here. All the way from AZ.
All right. Let's see. I just want to see if they have pictures of any of the. Is this one of the people, or
I think that's supposed to be the girl that's playing the little girl, but they showed like pictures of like the animated Stitch. Well, it might have been they might have took that shit back because everybody was coming at it so hard.
It's gonna be like another one of them Sonic movies.
Yeah, no, like literally, bro. And then I don't know if you remember the first Stitch movie when it came out. Do you remember that shit, or you missed that one?
I watched it, but I was really young. So.
Okay, yeah. So like, there was a guy in there that was trying to catch him, like trying to get Stitch. He's like this big black dude. I'm pretty sure.
Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah, Mike. I'm pretty sure that was Michael Clark Duncan that was playing him. I think R.I.P. But in this live one,
they got Zach Galifianakis gonna be in there.
Yeah, bro. So as that they replaced his character with a female character, and like from what I read, she's like supposed to be like, I don't know why they even identified this, but she's like supposed to be like a stud. And I'm just like, why in the fuck? Why do we have to do these things? Why can't we? If you guys gonna do a remake of some shit that already been made, why not just make it hot? You know what I mean? Like, why change certain things like that? If that's the case, you might as well make your own fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's why I hate when people remake franchises and they don't appreciate the actual franchise.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I don't really know all the characters of Lilo and Stitch besides the ones you see right here, and I think she had like a boyfriend or some shit.
Damn, Bud Light lost money.
Yeah. So
over what? Is it over that baseball shit that you were telling me about?
No, you didn't hear. So I'm gonna look up the full thing. So basically, Bud Light did a campaign with a transgender woman. And put her on a can and stuff. Let me just get the full story before I say something.
Why would they do that?
Bud Light.
They under the sun. Where Wiki at?
So there's like I just want to make sure because someone told me it was like they were doing it was like a 300. It was like something about a woman appreciation thing, but they picked a transgender woman to do it or something. Let me just read. March Madness may be over, but the right-wing fury directed toward Bud Light and one of its partners during the annual NCAA basketball tournament is still simmering. On Sunday, the day of the women's final, and the day before the men's championship, transgender social media influencer Dylan Mulvaney, at age 26, shared a sponsored post on her Instagram account promoting Bud Light's March Madness contest. Let's see what this is. I honestly did not dig deep into it at all.
No, I didn't. This is my first time hearing about it.
Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood.
Okay, yeah, so there was so she's celebrating her day on 365 womanhood with a co-brand deal with Bud Light.
And Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever.
Her own can. She got her own can with her face on it from Bud Light.
A can with my face on it.
So Bud Light is celebrating her 365 days of being a woman.
Check out my Instagram
and
story
made her own
to see how
can.
you
And like
can enjoy
I'm
March
assuming
Madness with Bud Light
normal
and
people
maybe
that drink
some
Bud Light
too.
have a real problem with
Love
this,
ya.
right?
Bro, there's been so many. There's videos of people there's videos of people going into liquor stores, Walmarts, and just and busting all the Bud Lights, like throwing them, breaking them, destroying them.
Bro, this shit is wild. This looks like a parody. Why would they do this? So this is where we are in America, where it's at this point they are the richest. They are superior. I just don't get this. Like, I'm all for respecting people, not hating people. You know what I mean? I'm with all that. But why do we have to force this shit on every fucking thing? Like, why? I can completely understand why people would be upset because they don't want to see that shit especially if they're not with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Wow, bro. This is
Kid Rock had something to post about it too, apparently. But I've seen a lot of like,
this shit is crazy.
Yeah, so basically a lot of like Bud Light fans, I'm guessing, just aren't the biggest fans of transgender woman, males, just that whole like
They lost 3.5 million.
Yeah, they're basically people just stopped buying it and started.
What I wonder what they're drinking now.
It. Shit, I guess let's see what. So apparently, Kid Rock had something to say about it too. We'll see.
What the fuck Kid Rock had to say? He got some nerve.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
Oh shit! Hey, that's Dog. That's Dog from Biker Boys. Fuck yo, you ever seen Biker Boys? Classic. Yo, all right, kid, Kid Rock, Kid Rock, all right. That's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So like if they made that during March of Madness, that commercial's probably 2-3 weeks old.
Yeah,
I never seen it air. Did they air it on television or did they pull it off the TVs?
I don't know if it was did they do I don't know if it was an actual commercial. I think it was just like an Instagram.
Just a little ad.
Video.
Okay, that shit. Yo, Kid Rock is fucking hilarious for that shit. Yo. I'll be honest, bro. Like, see, and this is where things are gonna get messy because there's gonna be people that are gonna try to. Do you feel like him doing that is would you call him like
a transphobe?
Yeah, like a transphobe, or do you think he just doesn't want to do? You know what I mean?
I think that type of stuff definitely sparks the real the people's opinions on how they actually feel about a lot of things.
True.
Right. So like Kid Rock and a bunch of other people that have the same views as him are now just able to speak out how they feel. But it's I don't know. I think the biggest I don't think it's a huge deal that they did a deal with the transgender woman. I think it was just like celebrating her 365 days of womanhood.
That's okay.
Is the big hit for me because it's like I don't know if Bud Light's ever done a deal or put a female on a can before, but you decided to like put a transgender woman on the can to celebrate her being a woman for a year. It just seems like it seems like a very stretch of a promotion thing.
Very because
are you trying to get more transgender people to drink Bud Light? Is that what your goal was, or what was your I don't see the goal behind this campaign.
Maybe just to stay relevant or something. I haven't heard of Bud Light being relevant, but it's just been here. So
you know what? I think Post Malone even made a statement that he's done drinking Bud Light.
He made a statement.
I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's crazy. It's almost like you have a brand. Like if I like drinking this water, right? Mm-hmm. Say I like drinking this water, and it's the water I like to drink. I love to drink it. And then one day, you have let's just use an example. You have a guy that is known to say he doesn't like. He uses stereotypes. And he's pushing your product. Why do I have to? I like the product, but I don't like the guy that you're pushing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do I do? Because it's subjective at the end of the day. That's what I miss. I miss the world being subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like I can feel this way, you can feel that way. It's not a right way or wrong way. But we live in a world now where people throw shit on you, and if you don't accept it how they want you to accept it, you're a homophobe or you're a transphobe. And I feel like that's bullshit. Mm-hmm. Like I can say, yo, I fuck with certain people in the hood, but I don't fuck with gangs. That don't mean, you know what I mean? Like, that don't just mean it's just fuck everybody that's in the gang. That just means I understand what's going on. So that's why I don't really like I don't know, bro. This whole narrative of pushing this shit on the kids. I just saw a Puma commercial. They even have Dwayne Wade's daughter doing that now. This shit is getting wicked.
Yeah, I think a lot of brands just want to show that they're
in supportive. It's almost like they're punking them to support them almost. It's like, oh, you're not going to support me? Oh, you must not like me either. That's how I feel, bro. Then that's fucked up if we have to be basically like you. It's almost like a guilt trip. You have to be guilt tripped into supporting these people. And if you don't support them, they call you a phobe or whatever. Fuck that. Let's go back to the 90s. No, I'm just
it is just a very interesting move, but I'm not seeing anything on Post Malone's statements. I don't know if he just made a slight tweet or something I'm not going to be able to find probably right now, but Post Malone's been like one of the biggest brand ambassadors for Bud Light in the past fucking forever long. How long I've known Post Malone, he's been drinking Bud Lights and doing commercials for Bud Light.
I wonder how he feels.
Yeah, I wonder if he feels some type of way about it, but I'm sure he made a statement somewhere. But I'm gonna see how much money they lost. Up to date.
Yeah, bro. So that's wild. And look at most of the people that drink Bud Light, bro. Come on, man. Them dudes don't even like gay people. I'm just going off of what I see. Most people that drink Bud Light don't even like, you know what I'm saying, the gay shit. So it's like, I mean, like homosexuals and shit. So it's like, how can you be that surprised that they would do this? I don't know why they would do that.
It's just the wrong it's just like the wrong demographic to be putting a transgender on your can and doing a
weirdest
brand
shit
deal.
to me, bro.
Because I know most people that drink Bud Lights are fucking hicks and people that don't believe in that type of shit, or like I don't know what right and left and wing whatever, but they're one side or the other, and they're not on the side of the transgender community for the most part. Yep. So it's a very interesting brand deal, and I don't know what Bud Light was trying to accomplish.
I don't know what they were trying to do or why they were even trying to do it. That shit's sad, bro. I mean, shit, they gotta deal with it now. They lost all that fucking money. Was it worth it?
Shit, I mean, they're probably not fucking worried about losing the money, but if you're worried about your business losing money, then that probably wasn't a good idea.
Facts.
But if you want to stand on that and that's what you believe in, that's what you want to push your company, then good for you.
Good for you.
Then good for you.
You know what I mean?
Then you're moving in the direction you want to move in. If you have to take a hit for a brighter future,
something you truly believe in.
Yeah, they probably know something we don't know.
Exactly.
So here's a little stat about how much money they lost, I guess. It has been 12 days since Bud Light and Dylan Mulvaney announced their partnership. The beer brand's parent company, Anheuser-Busch, which basically owns Bud Light and produces Bud Light, lost $3 billion in value, plummeting from a value of $132 billion to $129 billion in the stock market. The Bud Light sales have dropped 30%. So they lost $3 billion in a company valuation because of that.
God damn. Yeah, that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I wasn't even aware about none of this, bro. That's some interesting shit going on.
Yeah, I've seen there's been so many videos of people just destroying Bud Light cans in Walmarts and shit. There was a video of this guy that was destroying the wrong beer. He was just throwing everything, and this guy was like, like it was like Bush Light. Maybe it's still owned by the same company.
He couldn't even afford a Bud. He was gonna get the random beer and just shoot it.
They were just not even buying them. They were just going to the fridges and just slamming them on the ground.
Yeah. They don't play about their ow. My L. That shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting, to say the least. Yeah. What else there to talk about though? What else is going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
Saturday. Is there any
shows going on tonight?
I don't even fucking know. We got a show May 6th for all y'all that want to go and come see Tyler Yahweh perform.
All y'all shows be at the poorhouse, or you got like different locations for each one? Because I know I done seen y'all at a couple spots.
Yeah, we like the poorhouse because I just like that. I like the venue. I like the size. I like the stage. Like it all just works really well.
Mm-hmm.
Their sound crew is always there, like on time, and like the security is always good, and they treat us really well over there. So I fuck with the poorhouse. We've done the first half 7th Street Entry and Skyway Theater Studio B. I like those two places a lot too because they all have good workers. But the poorhouse is like. It's like the bigger of the three, so if we want to like make sure we have space to do something extra, or I don't know, even just like the goal of like let's just keep growing until we can actually sell it out. And hope this event fills it up. It'd be fire if we could really sell out one of these shows. But yeah, Tyler Yahweh will be in town May 6th. Tickets on waterwavetv.com. Don't sleep on this. Come network with us. Come say what up with us. Come see Tyler Yahweh.
Nah, for real, y'all better tap in, man. They be doing their thing when it comes to all this shit, especially all my people that's in here, you know what I mean? Like, tap in, you know what I mean? Like, real, like, they really put in the legwork, you know what I mean? So, you on the music scene here, you doing shit, you need to tap in with bro, man, for real.
Have you seen some other craziness of the news? I could try to find the tweet.
Whoa, hold on, bro. Scroll down. Just that picture.
This one?
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I know that guy, bro. I didn't even know that happened. I just
It's not even on the screen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not at home right now. I'm gonna hit you when I get back, okay?
There's this video of people that were taking over a mall's parking lot for their gang activities. Like they basically took over a mall's parking lot as like their base, and they were fighting over territory in it. I'm trying to find it 'cause I'm pretty sure it was on the same Twitter that we were looking at before, the crime Twitter. Since I'm not logged into an account, I don't have it in like my saves or anything. I'm gonna see if I can find the video though, because this shit was looking crazy, and I wanted to dive deeper on the last morning show, and I forgot to bring it up, because this was here it is. All right. Nicollet Towers. Let me show y'all. See this. Submitted Nicollet Towers, VOA 135 Nicollet Mall. We are having drug dealers taking over our property. They are so brazen. They grill on our boulevard on Nicollet. We're all frightened and concerned. Lots of shootings, and they hang out in droves. We call the police and no one comes. Another shooting on Tuesday, and they are retaliating out here coming from the street. It's a 5-minute video, so probably play the whole thing, but basically there's some gang stuff happening.
You know, all I see when I see that shit, bro, I'll be like, damn, black comparison, bro. Moms and dads, like this is what happens when y'all don't raise y'all kids right. Look at this shit, bro. People just yelling at each other. That's why I said, yo, motherfuckers gonna be stuck in that matrix forever, bro. That shit is crazy, man. Wow. Hey, where was that crime thing that you just what is that page? It was Crime Watch Minneapolis on Twitter?
Yep. Crime Watch Minneapolis on Twitter.
This is ridiculous. I hope they are all evicted.
You know, it'd be fucked up, bro. When I you know, like me personally, like, cause I'm a man of principle. I'm a man of, you know what I mean, respect. I'm a man. I was raised right. You know what I'm saying? And I hate when I see ignorance. I don't matter who it's from. If it's a white person being ignorant, if it's a black person being ignorant, but I hate it when it's my people doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when y'all prove stereotypes and then y'all give these people the satisfaction they already thought. How about you fuck they mind up and like not, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because that's some bullshit. That's just uncalled for. That's not good behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's fucked up that so many of us black people, we all like to turn the head and act like we don't see nothing. Nah, fuck that. I tell my friends when they wrong. I don't give a fuck who you is. If you wrong, you wrong. And we need more people like that in the world, because fucking ignoring of behavior and not taking accountability to what you do in society is a fucking problem with the world right fucking now. Everybody know, man, that shit's not called for. Like, I feel her. I feel her frustration. I'll be mad too. What the fuck is y'all doing? Go. What the fuck? Why y'all sitting right here? Mm-hmm. That's just not cool, bro. Like, in general. So it's like, it's a lot of shit that us as people, if we fixed our own behavior, we wouldn't even have to worry about a lot of shit, but nobody wants to take that accountability. So that's why it's just like, that's just nasty work, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, the cops just don't pull up either to even try to give a presence. They're just like, it ain't even worth it.
Right. That shit is crazy. How long ago did they post that video?
So I think April 19th. I think this took place on Tuesday. Like, they're saying the first reports of it was Tuesday in the video or something. But yeah, it's a few days. Been going on, I guess. Remember that we talked about that Mankato shooting standoff thing a little bit on Thursday?
Yeah. So the last time we said that, it was still a standoff, right?
Yeah, so the standoff ended. Finally, I guess I think the mom and the kid came in like on the microphones and said shit, but yeah, it took like 2.5 days or something like that for it to finally finish, and the dad or whoever it was came out peacefully with the kid, so everyone was safe, I guess. So the 2-year-old is fine, but yeah, there was a standoff for like 2.5 days in Mankato, and it's just wild. I have some friends in 2 weeks that are going to be going to the border with Mexico, cover the border, the White House trying to pass a bill. Immigrants say they're wow. Someone asked what happened in MAO. I'm guessing you meant the MOA. Potentially.
Yeah.
There was an alleged shots fired, but there was no shots fired. We covered it right at the beginning of this, so if you want to see more details on some of the videos that we pulled up, definitely scroll back to the beginning of the morning show, or just watch it when we finish up here soon. But is there any other topics you can think of that we
damn,
need to cover?
Was there any off top? We covered a lot today, didn't we?
Yeah, we covered a lot.
What the fuck was that? All right.
That's the shit that we got look at now. This dude,
that's crazy.
Trevor Ham Billings is in custody. Probable cause: terroristic threats and disorderly conduct. In case you missed it, he was online yesterday, threatened to kill cops and blow up Duluth. He's gonna blow up
Duluth.
The whole Duluth.
I ain't Chief Keef. I ain't heard nobody say that's the Chief Keef. Said he gonna blow up New Jersey.
New Jersey, yeah.
That was one of the funniest, but like yo, they try to rob him. I would say some shit like that too. I'll blow your whole city up.
That'd be crazy.
Shit is wild, bro.
I mean, as we do a quick scroll through what's going on the past few days in Minneapolis, we got a carjacking, a knife point, we got a dog and a cat in the house on a what is this, a house fire? Cruise on house fire with a dog and a cat in the house. Hopefully they got out safe. Multiple reports of shots fired at George Floyd Square. Fucking, what's going on, man? It's just all the fucking time. Roll over. Whoa, kind of crazy story. I wish I would have recorded it, but I just kind of, me and Vino, we were walking around in downtown Minneapolis, and we seen a bullet on the ground, like a shot, like a bullet that was shot, like the piece,
like a shell case.
Not even the shell case.
Like you saw a fragment from the bullet.
Fragment of the bullet,
Oh,
like
okay.
the actual part. And it was just like, is that a bullet? I'm like, it's not a bullet. I was like, let me just see. I kicked it around a little bit. I'm like, that's definitely a bullet. And of course, Vino probably didn't think about it. He picked it up. I'm like, oh, you should not probably have picked that up
At all.
And whatever, you just like flicked it like into the drain or something. So we probably don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, no.
There was a
real.
fucking bullet just chilling in downtown Minneapolis. I'm like what? Like, what is going on?
Man, these guns, bro. They got these guns, man. By these and it's so wild, bro. Because like the guns these little kids got, their first gun isn't like the first gun typically for, say, a street dude 10 years ago. Like, I remember when I was a freshman, right? I was shout out to St. Paul Central, my high school, man. I was in a classroom with about 4 or 5 dudes, right? Like, it was like probably 4 dudes in the classroom, and these are 4 dudes I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 15 other people in there that just kind of just there. These 4 dudes had straps all in the classroom, like little guns though. Now, I say all that to say the guns that these kids have now are way bigger than that. They're way stronger. They got switches on these bitches, and they don't even know how to shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you see all this. That's probably why a random bullet. These little kids, man, bro, it's sick.
You said no shots. Hey, I guess one last thing before we send it off. Let's just make fun of this package thief. Just put him on blast.
Yeah, somebody stole a package.
I guess so. Let's see. Let's just see this dude. He's rocking Calvin Klein, man. Why are you stealing packages?
He got a light skinned dude. He got his whole face showing.
He said, let me pull up my pants real quick. Let me see what's going on here. I'm just coming to my apartment.
What's that?
Oh shit.
No shit.
Package there. It could be coming.
What's that in there? I wonder if I should take it. Oh
my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, we put it right here. I'll take the other one too, give it to my mom.
Dude just thought about it.
He thought about it for like 10 seconds and then did it. He's wild as fuck, boy, with them beat up ass Timbs. What he taking now? He took the newspaper too? Oh shit! So I took everything. I gotta read up on my funnies. Oh
my.
shit! Yo, where was this at, bro? It's somewhere in Dinkytown. Oh, Minneapolis somewhere.
Today, 37th and Snelling.
Shit! He took the magazine. He wearing the CK shit. Oh, he said, "Oh man, that is crazy."
Well, goddamn. There's a morning show for y'all. Thank you to everyone that tuned in on YouTube. Thank you to everyone that's listening on Spotify or Apple Music and stuff.
Shout out to
Something new. We're
everybody.
gonna be uploading all of them to there as well. But if you are a Spotify, Apple Music listener, if you do have the time to tune in live, we are live on Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 a.m. CST, Minnesota time, until about 11:30, somewhere in there. And any last comments in the section that we got to address? Talking about guns and their phrase guns, accountability for actions. We need more people like us, of course, man. We are
Yeah, man. We trying
spreading
to
the news. Appreciate this is probably our one of our most interactive live shows yet. So appreciate all y'all in the chat. Make sure you tune in on Thursday, and let us know if you want more days of this and whatnot. As long as y'all are showing love and running up them like buttons, talking in the chat, that lets us know that we should do this more often. So,
all right, shout out to everybody, man. We just trying to build. You know what I mean? We be back Thursday with that hot shit.
Yep. That is Wayne from the Say No Mo Podcast. His Instagram is on the screen right now. Say No Mo Podcast 1 to tap in with everything he's got going on from a media side. I'm Ricky with Waterwave TV at Waterwave TV on everything. Check out what we got going on from our media side of our company as well. But with that being said, this was the Waterwave